Sorry about that. I just realized I have the music super low. So that Kachi hit pretty hard. Is there an Xbox stream today? There is. Excuse me. Jabo, thanks for being a 31-monther. I saw a VOD watcher come in earlier. This is fun. The Waffle Truth says, hi chat, passing through on my way to VOD land. I think it's so fun when somebody who explicitly just watches VODs, exclusively just watches VODs, pops in just to say hi to everybody else. You know what I mean? My God, thanks for being a 9-monther. Obama the Hedgehog, thanks for being a brand new subscriber. Welcome in, everybody. So yeah, excuse me. The plan for today's stream. We're gonna play Killer Instinct for 2 hours, but then we are transitioning into watching the Xbox Developer Direct, which is basically their biggest video presentation until E3 time. Kyle, like you, I also drafted Indiana Jones, so today is a make it or break it day. Here's the thing. I am expecting every game they show in this Developer Direct, the historical strategy game, Indiana Jones, Hellblade 2, and the fourth one. I'm expecting them all to come out this year. Does Hi-Fi Rush raise the stakes too high for this? Yeah, I saw like there's a rumor that there might be a 5th game like last time, but I don't think there's Avowed. Thank you so much, Zorgla. And gosh, Avowed might show pretty well. I think they might like stretch to try to live up to last year, right? They might be like, well, we got to have something. We got to have some shadow drop like we had last year. Tukes, thanks for being a 37-monther. When Fable? E3. Fable's more of an E3 thing because I don't think it's coming out this year, you know? And what's cool about this Developer Direct is it's going to be 45 minutes. They said 10 minutes of it is going to be dedicated to Indiana Jones. So, like, it's a really good chance for them to just talk about and show off the games. Will there be a Mutt costume in Indiana Jones? Excellent question. The answer is no. The game is designed and will be sold to absolute Indiana Jones dorks. You know what I mean? It would make them mad for Mutt to be in there. They're gonna be like, we're gonna pretend Indiana Jones never left the 90s. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, that's what they're gonna be like. We only looked at the first 3 films. Trust us, we're fans. It's like, all right. He has a name, Kyle. Short Round. No, it'll be original characters. Another bet is that you won't see another character from the films in that game. None of the ladies, none of the fathers, none of those characters are going to appear today in what we see in the game. That's my bet. You don't want to play as a 65-year-old Indy? Now, why not? He's going to be 37 years old. Ooh, even placing a bet on Indiana Jones' age is really fun. Because I'm thinking 22. Will it have Nazis? Not explicitly, no. Even though Machine Games' other games have Nazis. You just shoot Nazis. But no, I don't think Indy will. I think they're going broad. I think they're going big and broad with that one. Harrison Ford's a likeness? I'm saying no likeness. Chad, hold on. We got to play Killer Instinct before we even... You got, like, Chat, we could do 2 hours of predictions for the Xbox Developer Direct. But this is Killer Instinct week. That's what we're here for. For the time being. For the next 2 hours. Hockey and Euro-friendly Bossman at the same time. What a time to be alive. Now, what European loves hockey? Legitimate question. Hockey is not for Europe. Hockey skips Europe. It goes straight to Russia. Sweden loves hockey? Really? France does not love hockey. Yeah, right. Germany does not love hockey. This is insane. Poor hockey literacy. I guess so. I guess so. Sweden and Finland love hockey, says my chat. Okay. Germany loves hockey. The icy wastes of Northern Europe. Now, the thing is, like, when I'm watching the Winter Olympics, right? It seems like Northern Europe is just about, like, speed skating. It seems like they're not even into hockey. It seems like they're into, like, speed skating and the luge, you know what I mean? And, like, curling. Nice to know they like hockey, too. Hell yeah. Hockey has boxing in it. Sure. Stop stereotyping, Kyle. I'm just talking about the exposure, man. I'm just talking about, like, the pieces they edit together. Kyle clearly didn't see Sweden going insane in the World Juniors this year. I didn't see that, no. Or watch D2 Mighty Ducks. Easy. Yeah, they go to Worlds in D2, right? Man, they were not counting on making a franchise. When you go to Worlds in D2, where do you go from there? All right, so let's talk about what I gotta learn today. What are we learning today? If you haven't been keeping up with the Killer Instinct streams, I'm trying to learn. The bet was not just play Killer Instinct for a week. The bet is to try to get good with one character for 1 week. Excuse me. So I got to make sure I'm learning something every day. Yesterday, my goal was to go online. We actually went online. We played a lot of matches online. The goal was to lose. The goal wasn't to go online and win. The goal was to go online and, like, figure out where I'm weak. And it turns out it's all over the place. Weak all over. One thing that I explicitly was not prepared for was not being able to execute plans and even inputs mid-battle. Mid-battle, I get pretty spammy. I get pretty cheesy. I get down to lizard brain of, like, okay, I gotta jump in here and then just mash this button and then just finish this with this input. And I'm not thinking as much as I need to be thinking. Back down to Dino Brain, yeah. Can you give yourself an Ouya for calling out Down on his poor costume for Fantasy League? Now, I think Eric Cartman is. It's an unpopular belief that Don had a poor costume. I can't give myself an Ouya. Is that like a nerves thing? I believe so. Yeah. And what's crazy is, I mean, we're doing exhibition matches that have 0 stakes. You gonna do viewer battles? I think so. I think we can just, like, set up a lobby. The problem is we'll just be watching other people play a bunch, but yeah. We'll. I think that'll be easy to set up a lobby. All right. So today's goal is, just because we have a short time, we're gonna try Shadow Lords today. And one thing I need to work on, in particular, is Flame Carpet and doing more Talon Rakes. If you don't know what that means, here's our move list. Flame Carpet is easy. It's down back heavy punch, and you just put a bunch of flames on the ground. That's essential. That is part of Riptor's kit. There's no reason not to do that every time you've knocked down your opponent. Sometimes you won't have time, in which case you should do neutral heavy kick, but otherwise that's your shit right there. And then Talon Rake, which we have a little star next to, is like another essential move for Riptor that I didn't use once the entire time we went online. Yeah, look at the little star next to it. That's backwards forwards kick, where she just kind of launches herself with her talons out. We never did that once. And so we got to just get used to like tapping that shit out and finding the opportunities to use it. Yeah, I thought the doodles would help me. Like, if it's just the name of a move, it's not really clear to me to like correlate that to what happens in the game. All right, let me boot it up. The visual is impeccable. Thank you. I appreciate that. It helps me learn. I'm legitimately here to learn. I'm legitimately here to get better. This is not like a gimmick stream. I'm not trying to weasel my way out of this. And yeah, I find historically that taking notes helps me a lot. Helps me learn. How are you so good at writing? Sorry, how are you so good at drawing it? Your writing looks pedestrian? Excuse me? This is my controller right here, chat. This is my fight stick. Pedestrian handwriting? Are you kidding me? Like, I know there's people with better handwriting. I know there are people with better handwriting. I know they're out there. But pedestrian? Excuse yourself. Go ahead and apologize. I'm still like top 90 percentile with that handwriting. Pedestrian. Doesn't that just mean average? Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, Almir, that's better than average handwriting. Take another look. Hold on. Take another look. Pedestrian handwriting. You gotta be shitting me. I mean, yeah, I fucked up writing Predator. Yeah, I accidentally wrote stance again after shoulder. Like, I realized I made mistakes, but the handwriting itself? Bro. Top 90 percentile. No. That's clean. Exactly. That's clean. It's comprehensible. That's better than most handwriting. If someone's handwriting is legible, it's above average. That's what I'm saying. I've graded the students' tests, and this is well above average by that standard. That's what I'm saying. Actually, Ulysses, I used to develop my handwriting, so I would say that my handwriting has regressed since high school. Like, I used to have pretty meticulous handwriting. That shit's not worth it. Yeah, some people stop at 8. Some people stop at 10 or 12. So, like, I was like, dude, I gotta get good handwriting. I gotta make these notes look good. Oops. Oh, get our dailies. Check this out too. We already oh shit. This is actually 24 hours haven't passed, so we're actually technically still on day 2. As you can see, we finished a multiplayer match last night, but that counts as today. Fuck. We're gonna try Shadow Lords. I think it always makes sense when you first start the game to go back to the dojo and just kind of goof around for a minute. We gotta add a day to Killer Instinct Week. That's so funny. My roommate's like that. She spent years getting her writing and signature down. I did work on my signature too. All right, watch this shit. This is the key to Riptor. That's the key to Riptor. Knock him down, light him up. Knock him down, light him up. That's the key right there. Knock him down, light him up. Easy. This is the shit I never use. Yeah, this was brought up last night. Riptor was in EVO Finals last year. That's so crazy. Game is quiet? Oh, sure. Oh, and then my audio is super jacked up. Please forgive this bong. There we go. Like, I think I could have done this to that cheesy, werewolf. That cheesy saber wolf. We could have been doing some of this shit too. We absolutely are stopping at 3 p.m. to react to the Xbox conference. However, what I have not said is that once that thing ends, I'm offline immediately. Do I feel I've improved? A little bit. It was actually really encouraging. And what's dumb is I was doing this attack a lot last night. This shit sucks. This is really good. Riptor's cool shit is that she can run. And you see how she's got 2 speeds? She basically has head up and then head down when she's running. That's the thing chat's talking about when we talk about when she finally goes into instinct mode. When you take enough damage, you can press both heavy buttons together. And she would just be dashing immediately. And you get armor. You get armor when she lowers her head. A little bit. I don't know. You haven't really like seen that in practice too much. But it makes this more viable, basically. The post-show reaction will be the next delayed input, exactly. Yes. Immediately, like, Ben Moore beating the turbo tunnel? No, of course not. I'll say goodbye. I'll say thanks. I'll let you know what's happening for the rest of the weekend. And then another thing that was just not coming out too much actually in practice, in gameplay, is jumping up in the air and getting our little flops in. It's easy in training mode, and yet in combat, I would mash it out, I think. I think I would try to like press the button faster than the inputs are there, you know? A really dry apartment could be extending your illness. Now, actually, you're not the first person to talk to me about humidifiers. Is your heating is forced air, not radiators? Yeah, that's what I got. Chat, are you about to make me go buy a humidifier? I'll do it. Is there a condition for having gotten good by the end of the week? No, that's the thing, Blondie, is like, the goal is not to be good at the end of the week. The goal is to spend a week trying to get good. You know what I mean? All right, so there was an example of me not pulling it off. And we can see, this is what's so cool about this shit, is we can see what I fucked up, and it's what I guessed, right? I didn't do the full inputs. You can see me move forward, then instead of going down, going straight to down back, and then hitting kick before I hit back. You can see it right there. That's what it looks like when we do it right. The diagonal up is the jump. The over is the moving forward toward my enemy. And then down, down, back, back, kick. That's like the good version of it. And that's when I'm mashing, we don't get all of those inputs in there. How are you finding the arcade layout better than controller? Oh, absolutely. You always go back to the D-pad. It's just really fun to press buttons, honestly. Just having like a little arcade stick thing on your lap and just like pressing buttons to do the things feels great. They're just big, nice buttons. Linkensky, thanks for being a 35-monther. And honestly, it was the arcade stick itself that was so tricky for me in the past. So just having this dumb WSAD thing is actually like, this is the best of both worlds. This is nice. Linkensky, thanks for being a 35-monther. Is Sonic Adventure 1 still on the docket? Yeah. It got on there. Wait, hold up. I fucked it up again. Let's see. So we got down, down, back, and then, yeah, look again. I press kick before the back. So that's just the one thing I gotta make sure, is that we're always pressing back before we get our kick in there. And what's so nice about that is that it goes into a combo. Though, check that out at the end. Once again, I didn't wait until I hit back to hit kick. And also, another thing I keep fucking up, it's got to be the heavy version to be an ender. Gotta be the heavy version. The Dreamcast version is by far and away the best version. Now, come on now. You know there's advantages to every version. There's no one that's by far and away the best version. Yeah, that's our cross-up, dude. That is so nasty. That's filthy. Why we say that's filthy is it hits behind the character. So if you're blocking, right? If you're full gore and you're holding back right now, I got that hit because I actually hit the other side of you. You basically pushing forward into Riptor. The PC version is the best with mods. Now I might, there we go. I pressed kick before back there. I might listen to you this time, you PC freaks, because the Sonic Adventure 2 run was slightly controversial because of how bad the audio was. I might get a PC version and mod it up for you. Can you combo after that? After this shit? Yes. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's really, really nice. The only shit you can't combo after is Clever Girl. No combo after that. Though apparently you can like slam them and get some extra damage, but it won't roll into a combo. And Talonrake is a comboer? Oh shit. So even not that shit. Even this shit is actually a combo opener. It is. Look at that shit. So even that. What video card are you running on your PC? And has your opinion on PC gaming changed at all over the years? Barely, no. It's a 3080, I think. We checked, like it was on screen last night when I did my my test. That's my favorite finisher. Chat says, oh, the reason chat likes that one, right? And this is important. This is an important lesson that I have to get used to. The reason why we like to finish our combos with this shit is it knocks them down, and then we do that. So that is actually better than doing a little more damage. Knocking them down and having that advantage over the next thing your opponent does is much, much more important than that little bit of the damage. I get it. Kyle is Tsundere for PC gaming. True. Too true. It's a nice PC. It's nice. I mean, it's fucking running these games. You know what I mean? Unless it's gonna kill, keeping advantage is always better. That makes sense to me. Yeah. I'm glad we talked this shit out. Taking damage over a little... Sorry, taking the knockdown over a little extra damage is normal in every fighting game. You have that option. All right, so this is gonna come in handy again when we're talking Tekken next week. Okay. Here's the thing though. When we play Tekken next week, we're not gonna be doing this shit. Too late. No, look at the other one. I put the other one in on time, dude. Damn. My God, I really wish that Flame Breath was down forward flame. It just seems more natural to me. You gotta get used to how she cocks her head back. That's why it's down backward. You know what I mean? Like the flame ends up in front of you, so you think like, oh yeah, I gotta do down forward, but no, it's down back. You're gonna cheese those story fights and like it. Exactly, Rappy. That's the thing. We're not gonna get in depth with Tekken. It's not happening. And then is Clever Girl an Ender? It is. I love Clever Girl as an Ender. Now that makes him belly flop actually. That's this shit. Yeah, it's still worth it. That still works. Did people see the Tekken 8 launch trailer? For sure. Chat's been asking me about it. I have not looked at it. I'm ready to watch that live when I boot it up for the first time. What if you lose another bet and have to learn Tekken? So I'd have to lose it to somebody who cares about Tekken, you know what I mean? Reason we're playing Killer Instinct is I lost a bet to Maximilian, dude. So who is that person for Tekken? Surprised Kyle isn't a Rash main. I think he's disgusting. I think Rash is like truly disgusting. I don't like how he looks at all in this game. Uh-oh. All right, Shabella's coming in here to fact check. Last night you said I don't play fighting games. Gotta tell you, one of my favorite fighting game experiences was Tekken on PSP. For some reason, it just clicked. That's, Tekken 5? What game is on PSP? Shadow Lords. We're checking out a new mode today. This was my goal for the day. Save the Earth from the forces of Gargos, dude. Will I be making another bet with Max for the third FF7 game? Now, that podcast was put together by Ben, I think. I think Ben threw us all together and said, okay, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. Let's do a spoiler mode for it. I don't imagine that happening again, quite frankly, with the current structure of Easy Allies. The PSP was Dark Resurrection. Damiani is doing guest stuff. All right, it'll be on Damiani to pull it together. Damiani's going to have to pull it together. Align the forces. Let him know it's on his shoulders. Gonna need Min-Max to get you both on there. Yeah, I don't shit. Has Ben Hansen and Maximilian Dude ever collaborated? I bet Hansen's aware of Max. Hansen always watches everyone else's shit, you know? You won, thanks for being a 31-monther. He's always got, like, this awareness. He's got, like, a web out there. Solo Q is a good name for his show. I actually agree with that. I'm disappointed it doesn't have the word Damiani in it. I told him that it just should have Damiani in there. It's an excellent name. But, yeah, Solo Q is a good name for a podcast. Except, no. Actually, I take that back. If I hear a podcast called Solo Q, honestly, I think it's just Damiani talking with himself. You know what I mean? If it's solo, it's a solo queue. It's like, so it's just you. You got to know solo queues to understand. Like, no, solo queue just means that like I'm in line to join other people. You got to know the phrasing. You got to play some FF14. What would I recommend for PS5 console capture? Elgato 60? Yeah, Joetown. That, I mean, like, that's the thing is my capture card is just Elgato's. I got a 60 and a 60 plus. 60 plus is what we use for the PC. That is like, in terms of like, you know, streaming setup, like probably lower than it should be, but it just fucking works. You know what I mean? Both the Elgato 60 and the 60 plus, they just work so well that I can't complain about them, and like I don't feel the need to upgrade yet. Maybe once Twitch like finally goes above 1080, we should talk again. But like, for now, yeah, they're plug and play exactly, and so either of those I think are great. Nice software that comes with them that you don't really have to worry about too much. Yeah, Chad, I'm so nervous about it. It's the thing we were talking about, right? It's like right now, Twitch is the bottleneck. I put out 1080p streams. I do as good as Twitch allows, right? But when Twitch will allow for higher resolutions, it's going to be like, I'm the bottleneck. It's either my PC, my capture equipment, or my internet service provider. You know what I mean? And I got to figure out like at what point I'm failing you, you know? Or a combination of the three, exactly. Tutorial is a continuous experience that must be played start to finish. Must be. You'll be unable to accept invites or leave Shadow Lords until the tutorial concludes on turn 3. Holy shit. This is like the Haunted Mask, bro. It's like you this is like Jumanji. We can't leave once I press the A button. All right. Let's do normal. Let's do normal.
There is another dimension, the astral plane. It is ruled by the evil tyrant Gargos. Long ago, the other astral beings resisted this Shadow Lord, but he slew them all and stole their powers. Good creatures, known as Guardians, fled from Gargos and his minions, escaping to other dimensions. And they sealed the astral plane behind them, so that the corruption of Gargos could never taint another world. Until the sorcerer Khan Ra reopened that door, manipulated by Gargos' powerful mind control. Now Gargos is invading the Earth with his army of duplicate fighters called Mimics. This twisted demigod must be stopped, or he will enslave the human race forever. Meanwhile, in San Francisco's Chinatown, the Kung Fu master Kim Wu has inherited one of the last free astral beings, the Dragon Spirit, and Gargos will stop at nothing to take it from her. The warrior monk Jago is no stranger to the treacheries of Gargos. He comes from an alliance of Killer Instinct and Ultratech fighters, and he asks Kim to join their war against the merciless Shadow Lord. An astral portal opens, spewing forth a demon of Gargos, sent to eliminate Kim Wu and Jago.
So this is crazy. Max had mentioned that he worked on cutscenes for Season 3, and I was like, Season 3 doesn't have a story mode. This is Season 3 story mode. Kim's face is better from what you remembered. That's funny. I was like, watch when she talks about her freaking dragon. When she's like, are you serious? I have a freaking dragon. Think it through. It's like her, maybe it's like in practice, in the facial animations is where the face falls apart. I kind of dig this. Do you know what I mean? It was way worse before. So is she a new character to Season 3? While talking to a raptor. Seriously? You freaking raptor? I have a freaking dragon. This is more like a MK story mode. Cool. And this is what I'm talking about, like a fighting game feeling alive. I bet this felt so good at the time, right? Because it felt like we're in Season 3. This is building up to Season 4. Omen, what are you doing here?
I've come for you, brother. Gargos calls. Will you answer?
Never! I will never bow to that foul name.
We shall see.
This is good shit. Fatal Teacher, thanks for being a brand new subscriber. Look at this. Oh, I feel like I'm almost like I know game. You know, that feels nice. I know game. So hold on, is this mode free if you get the free-to-play version of the game? I just wonder why they do the tutorial right here. And like season 3, you know?
A mysterious power draws Jago to the portal. He
I'm gonna keep the cam on. Sorry, I'm covering the subtitles during cutscenes, chat.
Arriving in the astral plane, he is dropped at the feet of Gargos.
Why do you aid these pitiful earth beings, Jago? It is time for you to join your brothers.
I am thinking now about how hard Max had to work to make these cutscenes with 0 tools.
But Jago will never again bow to the hated Gargos.
Basically, the characters' animations are limited to their moves and their taunts. It was 100% machinima is how he explained it. It was like, we didn't have to, I had to do machinima to like make these cutscenes. It's so interesting.
Jago, will you not join me?
The tiger spirit was a lie, bro. I know my path now.
You will kneel to me again, Jago. Now or later, it matters not.
Combos are the heart of Killer Instinct. Brutal combo. I actually love this shit, dude. I like being treated like a baby. I hope Tekken 8 treats me like this level of baby once that story mode starts. You know what I mean? I hope it's like, hold back to block. Like, please. Please. Some people are into that. Okay, now I'm understanding the emotes in chat a little more. Like Yakuza. Chat, not like Yakuza. Not like that, not like that. I like that they're presuming nothing. You know what I mean? They're coming in here, they're presuming nothing of you as a player, and I actually think that's fun. We feel smart. No skip. We gotta learn this shit. Hey, that was game, that was too baby. That was treating us like too much of a baby. It barely let me try before it's like, hey, you can skip this, by the way. Left bumper, bro. What are you talking about? Got it. So silly.
Jago thinks he has defeated his nemesis, but he was tricked. Gargos was merely toying with him. The Shadow Lord reveals his new and even more powerful self.
Oh, we were looking at classic Gargos.
All of his remaining shadow energy for a final desperate attack. But the Shadow Lord is too powerful, and Jago is blasted through the portal, scattering shadow energy across the
We're going to
board.
Egypt, bro. No, back to San Fran. Never mind.
A mimic Kim Woo has emerged from the portal along with Jago. Kim must destroy her copied self or die.
I'm still thinking about how hard Max has to work to like get these shots and shit. This is so funny.
Kim has defeated her mimic, and it drops astral items. The nefarious sorcerer Kan Ra a wielder of ancient magics.
Ooh, magic with a
Tells
K.
Kim that the Killer Instinct fighters need her help to build a weapon capable of defeating Gargos. Kan-Ra teleports Kim and Jago to his lair, avoiding the wrath of Gargos, for now.
Welcome, Miss Wu. I have brought you to my emporium out of necessity.
My Emporium of Necessity?
Give me the items dropped by the Mimic, and I will give you a relic to heal him. Quickly, there is no more time. Jago's spirit is almost gone.
Yeah, you're right. I should show the subtitles. I'll move Cam for subtitles. Because yeah, you need to see the Emporium of Necessity.
I can use the Baobos.
Dropped by Mimic Kim Wu to revive Jago.
Give them to me.
Oh, here's another thing you're missing out on here, chat. Do you think I should do it? Do you think I should give Baobos? Oh no! Holy shit! Okay, alrighty, alrighty. Here it is. You have You have the required materials for a Phoenix relic. Press A to craft.
Oh, yes. A most excellent specimen.
Huh. Well, how about that? Jago, Captain, dead. Gargos, where is he? What's going on? Jago has been revived with full health by the Phoenix relic.
Welcome back, Jago. You will need my help again to take on Gargos. Bring me astral gems from his minions, and I can summon a powerful weapon to aid you.
Alright, next up, the Alps. The core of Shadow Lords is completing missions to collect loot and slow down Gargos. Press A to expand the mission. An unusual foe. Alright, so it's us versus Mimic Jago. And it has to be Jago. Launch mission. This is wild. Press A to slow Gargos. Is this Marvel's Avengers? Quit your shit, chat. This is different. The Shadow Lord has cloned my likeness.
What do you mean, brother?
I am you. Not this again.
Fight on.
Just waiting for the Vise Lock voice to make an appearance. I don't think there is that character in Killer Instinct. Power level represents an opponent's damage, health, and fighting skill. The higher the power level, the more difficult the opponent. Whoa, 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 brother. Whoa. Oh, I can turn off the inputs if you don't want to see those anymore. This was a bad idea, right? I'm not getting better with Riptor when we play this. But you can't leave until the end of Chapter 3. No, I can do that too. Watch this shit. Oh, shit. There we go. You're just a mimic.
Awesome combo. Solid. Awesome combo. Ready. Fight.
shit.
Helps you learn matchups? Hey, fair enough. Honestly, right? Like, a big part of it is, like, learning what other characters can do. It's basically, like, I feel like every pro player, right, knows some shit about everybody else's characters. Heavies.
I'm afraid your path.
This game mode is cool, dude. Audio wigging out. Now, I mean, like, I won't put it past my stream to have wigging out audio, but I do think that there's, like, certain slowdowns and speed ups of the music that happen mid-game. So let us know if that's what you're talking about. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose again. Okay, these are the results. I was like, are they going to make me fight a 0% health guy? I have won this battle, but the war against Gargos has only begun. And then another thing I was nervous about was, does the health carry over? Meaning, we got pretty rocked in that last fight. Do I have to heal up my Jago now?
Very valuable. I can use these to draw powerful treasures from this world, from beyond this world.
No, you're shitting me. You're shitting me with this. Oh, we got it, chat. We gotta go. Getting a little too close to Marvel's Avengers now. You can use KI Gold or Astral Gems to buy packs. I cannot believe... What year did they do this in? What year was this? This was... Chat, this was a gaming trend at a time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm thinking about, like, Halo 5. Odorous Wolfheart. We got a Gibraltar Shield Mark III. We got Melatonin Nanobots. Oh my god. We got a Rusty Spider Talisman. We got a Scroll of Restore. That's killer, man. That's instant use. Heals 25% health. Look at this. Nanotech Scrap. A common tech material dropped by mimics of Ultratech fighters. Sure. And Ram. Initiating playback sequence.
The Ram Psychic Breaker allows you to perform easy combo breakers. Press a punch and kick button of the same strength simultaneously.
Oh,
to activate
shit.
A psychic breaker. Each match starts with
Free
at least one
combo
psychic
breakers.
breaker. Additional charges can be earned by taking damage. Guardians also make their fighting partners stronger, increasing their damage and defensive rating, which are key buffs needed to help.
They worked really fucking hard on this mode. Too hard, right? It feels like they shouldn't have done this. There's intent and design behind this that is so interesting to me. Your pack contained a Guardian. Huh.
Wow, a Guardian. Good pack. These ancient creatures make formidable allies. There are others. With more Astral Gems, I could unleash stronger Guardians. Go ahead and get some KI bucks and see what happens.
Did I see the easy Halo GDQ run has a legendary goal? I did. It felt good because I was criticizing them about that. Has it been confirmed how many games will be at the Xbox Direct? 4. 4 for sure. And they actually explained which 4 games they'll be. Rumored 5th, but let's not get too excited. You gotta be Jago. Okay. Yeah, I'm legit shocked by this. It's pretty crazy. Mimic, you stand in our way. You must be eliminated.
Threat to Gargos detected. Initializing eradication protocol.
A little close to Optimus Prime. All right then, come Guardian. Let's see what you can do. The 5th element is love, chat. Streets ahead. Thanks for making a 42-monther. Enemies with this power drain your shadow meter with their shadow moves. Don't you do that. Attacks are unblockable and regenerates shadow meter. Press the taunt button to use your consumable. Oh, dude, that's not easy to hit. Okay. Press any 2 buttons at the same time to perform a free combo breaker once the psychic breaker meter has been filled. It's funny, this is the one special they teach you. Hey man, all you're gonna need is fireballs. I like this stage. We don't talk about the stages too much. I don't think most of them are that great. This one's nice. That's me accidentally pressing forward and heavy. Shouldn't do that. Oh, I got a free combo breaker. I gotta use that shit.
I'm afraid your path
Love a big treasure chest.
Supreme victory.
Gargos Prime Trilogy on Switch 2. My god, can you imagine if Xbox announced Switch 2 before Nintendo got to? That'd be so fun. All right, I officially hate this mode. It's so crazy how quickly I went from, oh, this is really cool, this makes the season feel alive, to, oh, they over-designed this shit. The astral plane turns upon you, Gargos. Your fate is sealed. The global corruption meter tracks the spread of Gargos' power across the region of the globe, each region of the globe. When 3 regions become fully corrupted, the Shadow Lord will arrive. You can delay this event by defeating his forces. Don't tell Max? Is Max into this? Missions are dangerous. Of course. And failing them results in death. You can complete missions without risking death by deploying fighters. Press A to expand the mission Kim Woo's deployment. Deploy lets a fighter take a mission without you. Deploy success shows how likely you are to succeed. Alright. Let's put Kim Woo in there. We got 91%. That's good enough for me. No, they want it to be 100. Alright, get yourself this little weird bell. It's not a bell, it's a little potion. Alright, launch mission. Deploy. Guaranteed survival. Fewer rewards. All right, good luck, Kim. She did it. No way. We don't even get to watch. That's crazy, bro. To be honest, this mode is not easy. I bet you'll lose soon. It's not about difficulty. To me, it's overwhelming. To me, like, we've lost the core of what makes this game interesting, right? I would say, actually, it's very similar to Conquest mode in Mortal Kombat. In that it's like, how do we do, like, little modifiers? How do we do loot? How do we do, like, a character progression, like leveling up and stuff like that? But, this is such a weird way to do it. Feel like the send a character to do something off-screen mechanic was never fun in any game? Good lord, chat. That might be right. It's more about resource management. Yeah, that's tough. Arya is pleased with your efforts in supporting her alliance. With the many forces of the world working together to stop Gargos, humanity may yet stand a chance. As a good show of faith, Arya has offered a member of her own forces to join Jago and Kim Woo. Yeah, guess who we're gonna request? Guess who? The ancient gods created the dinosaur, and the ancient gods destroyed it. So Ultratech has created the Stalker unit, and so it in turn shall destroy an ancient god. Is that what happened to the dinosaurs?
The arrival of Gargos is imminent. As his corruption spreads, the barrier between worlds weakens, allowing his omens to reach Earth and secure the gateways for his arrival. Arya tells you to work with Kanra to track down powerful items and guardians to make yourself stronger. These will help aid you in your battles against mimics and ultimately the Shadow Lord. You must defeat him, or the Earth will be destroyed. Remember to make yourself stronger. Gargos will arrive no matter what you do, but you can prepare yourself for his arrival.
Alright, we made it to turn 3. We can leave this mode. Riptor has joined your team. I'll do one more. I'll do one more, but I really want to leave this place. Can I get an Oya for maxing out music club length of song? I don't know what that means. I actually don't even know what that means. Fight back corruption to delay Gargos' arrival. Destroying Gargos may take multiple playthroughs. There is no shame in defeat. When you start a new run, all of your rewards and guardians carry over. Good luck. Okay. That's wild, bro. You might have to spend more currency to unlock more booster packs to get better guardians on your second playthrough. I submitted a song that was 10 minutes long. Oh, no. Yeah. That's not the point of Music Club. We have a 10-minute max limit time. Yeah, don't just push it for the sake of pushing it. Unless you really wake up with that song every day. If you want to just run sets for an hour or whatever, let me know. Yeah, I wonder if we do that. Let's, we'll give it one more. Roguelike mode? Almost, but no, because you can spend real-life dollars to get better shit. Do you see the blinking KI coin above me? That's real money shit. GW Fox, thanks for being a 24-monther. Congrats on 2 years. On a scale of amateur to professional, what is your current skill level in Killer Instinct? Still below amateur. Still below that. Yeah, I don't give a shit about consumables. I can't press the select button. Ooh, okay, here we go. We get a little option here. This factory likely contains plenty of useful scrap you can salvage, but unfortunately the warehouse doors have been bolted from the inside. You can try to force the doors open, but the resulting noise may draw more mimics to the scene. This is cool, dude. Riptor is a good guy. We recruited Riptor from a bad guy because we have a common enemy. You were able to get the doors open without too much commotion, and no additional mimics seem to have been alerted. Score. Yeah, we even got like Dungeons and Dragons element in here. That's so weird. Riptor doesn't talk. That's fucked.
Gargar's minion must slash, must burn.
The abyss awaits the arrival of your wretched spirit.
Fight on.
Score. Alright, watch this, chat. I'm gonna open up with Talon Rake. Watch this shit.
Ready.
Enemies with Fury deal bonus potential damage when they hit you. Enemies... I hate that there's a flash of the game in between these two. Enemies with Overdrive start the match with a full instinct meter. Get off of me. I'm trying to do something. There we go. Shit! Not a real knockdown.
Ready. Fight. Master combo.
Shit. Just killed her. Oh, shit. Shit. I wasn't ready for that. All right, we got to get out of here. We got to go. We gotta leave. We gotta leave this. I don't want any of. I don't want your dossiers. The planet is yours, Gargos. Holy shit. This is crazy. 16 astral energy, 7 shadow particles, 6 shadow plasmas, 1 skeleton key, 62 astral gems, and a couple of dossiers. You can have them. Oh, check this out. Riptor is at 61% health now. Now, hold on. Don't go just yet. Shadow signatures detected. Ultratech's Shadow Lab servers have been compromised by mimics. Rogue shadows are spreading corruption and must be stopped. Look for these shadow icons and defeat the threat, too. Praise Gargos. Yeah, so check that out. Kim Woo's at health 82, Riptor's at health 61. So, like, in between matches, you should be healing your buddies. It actually does matter how much health you lose in these fights. Wow. And they have dailies in this. Alright, so this is crazy to me. This feels like 2014 game design. But I'm guessing Season 3 wasn't that far off. Season 3 was probably 2016, 2015. Can I get an oh no for the drunk driver who totaled my parked car with his rental car? For me, this is a gift because I wanted to get rid of it anyway, but he probably has to reimburse the damage to the insurance. Oh, that's an oh no. I hope nobody was hurt, but yeah. This was 2016. I feel like this came a little late. I feel like we were already a little sick of this shit by 2016. Season 3 was March 2016. Shadow Lord was September. Huh. This is madness. It's like, to me... All right. This is actually, the thing is, it's truly interesting to me. Yeah, we're glad you weren't in that vehicle. Hell yeah. How do you create a fighting game with a thriving online community? If you only appease the hardcore players, can it thrive, right? If you can only appease the people who want to sweat and become extremely good and learn every combo and learn every counter, can that game thrive? And so they're saying no. They're saying, how do we create a mode that keeps a more casual player engaged? So like daily incentives right here, this shit. Random loot. we got random loot, we get random power-ups. Oh my god, so there's different rams too. I mean, we could have gotten the Astral Tiki. Bro, Astral Tiki, you gotta be shitting me. Someone played Warframe, for sure. Yeah. And so, like, I feel like the big gulf here is that I don't think this works with fighting games. I don't think this works with 1v1, you do 2 rounds type of fighting games. Grind for Astral Tiki. I'm not doing it. Frankly, I think this kind of shit works with like busy work type of games. You know, I feel like this works with MMOs, where it's like, yeah, just go to the woods and chop down some trees and kill some squirrels. You know what I mean? I think this just doesn't work with a fighting game. But it's like there's clear design philosophy here. And it's so it's interesting to see because none of it works. How was this received? Even by the fan base. I'm curious like how this was received. To me, it seems like an effort to make the game thrive. It's like, hey, if we're gonna get a season 4, we gotta do something like this. And then obviously season 4 didn't happen. Leave the mode? Yes, please. Please. MOBAs use it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very MOBA-like too, for sure. These goofy powers and stuff would be sick in Tekken Force or something, but it's weird when it's just 1v1. Yeah. I think they gave us too much shit at the beginning too. Talk about like onboarding, right? Like, our inventory was just stuffed with shit by our 3rd match. Most I played single player and fighting was Injustice MK11. It's just towers with modifiers and gear rewards. Yeah. But that didn't keep you playing for months and months and months, right? How confident am I about getting an indie release date today? I think if they say 2024 today, but I don't think they say specifically October 12th or whatever. All right. No more of that ever, please. And look at that. It's top of the menu, man. They really wanted that. They were pushing it. It's new towers each day, week in Mortal Kombat. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't think that works. How do you get like susceptible players? You know what I mean? How do you get people who are susceptible to grinding like I was in Marvel's Avengers? What did Marvel's Avengers do to me? And then how can a fighting game do that? What is Destiny doing to people? And how can a fighting game do that? That's the question. Yeah, even Warframe. What is Warframe doing to people and how can a fighting game do that? And it's like, I'm not sure the genre is compatible. All right, so I mean, like, chat, we got like 30 minutes before we talk about what we learned today, and I'm so sorry. I'm actually like super hooked on talking about that weird game mode. So let's just do some casual matches online, for the rest of today's stream. I did not like Shadow Lords. Add a cozy town sim in the online mode and get rewards from these events for the town. Hey, that's something. Yeah, building up your base. Tekken 8 arcade mode has potential. It's basically offline online simulation. Whoa. I've not been looking into it. But yeah, I do think Tekken 8 is putting in some work. Like, how do we get people to keep playing? How do we get them to stay in there? I bet that like World Tour mode is part of that initiative for Street Fighter, especially because so many of the new DLC. Rax Zenova. I feel like we got another Riptor to play against. This will be awesome. No! I wanted to play with you, Rax. Can we bet on the matches? You may not know. That has nothing to do with me getting better at the game. All the avatar customization in Street Fighter 6, yeah. Yeah. That's all for your created character, right? Fired Tundra. Jago main. We're fucked. All right, we're fucked. Look out for the Shoryuken, chat. Look out for that shit. What do we do against... Oh, no. Fulgore? Okay. All right, so I'm going to do back kick. Watch this. Hey! What's up now? What's up now? Holy shit, the distance on that bad boy. Heavies again. All right, we're ready for it this time. That neutral jump gets me every fucking time, bro. We can't let him do that to us. There you go. I block too much, you grab. That's good. Shit. It was a head bump both times. It was not Pretty Girl the second time. Clever Girl, excuse me. There we go. No fucking way. I was holding up and back. That thing closed that distance that fast. This guy finally switched to doing low combos, or light combos, excuse me. Shabella, thanks for gifting a gift sub. Flame Mortar is not the key. It's too slow. Yeah, I'm glad we took off a stock off this guy. This guy thinks we're a chump, and he's playing like it. Shit. Oh, that actually worked. That's fucking awesome. Fuck. That counted as a combo somehow. Shit, that's gotta hit, dude. It sucks that it doesn't hit. Shit. Fuck. Sorry, when I say fuck, it's a move I wanted to do did not come out. Shit. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright. So yeah, it's get your full flip in. Get your full flip in.
Awesome victory.
So far, 0 flames on the floor. What was that shit? I was holding back that whole time reading chat. I guess he did an overhead in there. First time he's done mids. Oh my god. This fucking neutral jump, chat. Watch this. Neutral jump. I can't fucking do anything. Holy shit. I'm so fucked every time he does that neutral jump, bro. It's so frustrating. Just block. It counts as an overhead. Counts as an overhead. I guess block high still works. Yeah, yeah. Fucking hate that. Alright. Alright. Good win, bro. Yeah, block high. Block high. We can do that. We can do that.
Supreme victory.
No, no, no. I was salty. I let him have that one. Try to anti-air. Zeth? You gotta be more specific. You gotta be a Riptor main who is specific if you say try to anti-air. Because we have low anti-air options. We don't have a lot of shit. Do a clever girl? Really? Heavies, of course. Oh, you did a neutral kick? Yeah, all I do is block high on that shit now, dude. It's not gonna work every time. Yep. Shit. We got the flame carpet in there. It does damage. Wake up, eat that short you again. This guy's ridiculous. Alright, so I'm blocking that whole time. I have no idea when that opens me up. That's ridiculous. And it's messed up he can do that after a counter breaker. That fucking killed me. Why? I was blocking. I was blocking. The laser eye at the aims of the ground has to be blocked low. Copy that. Copy that. Chip? No way. No way you can die from chip damage. That's not right. Oh my god. Alright, so that again is another missed tail flip. There we go. That's the shit we're looking for. I'm bouncing. I'm jumping back like backwards, right? Yeah. I see it. I see that shit now. Oh my god! Come on now. Shit. So every time I get a combo breaker, he's just right back fucking in, you know? That sucks. Just do an anti-air. I'm trying, bro. That shit sucks. It's how he closes distance so fast. Okay. It's punch, block, low. It's punch, block, low. We gotta get that low block every time. Yeah, so the only way to stop him from doing those wake up Shoryukens is the flame floor. Oh my god, that fucking neutral jump kick. That hasn't worked once, by the way. This guy's so aggressive that, shit. That wasn't... It was actually... He stopped his combo, which is why I did my stupid, raptor dance. He wants the perfect. We smell it on you, bro. You're not getting the perfect. Shit. Yeah, low block. We got it, bro. That shit's not gonna work every time now. You're gonna need some new shit. Shit. Whoa, that combo was crazy! That combo was crazy! He's having to think a little harder now. That feels nice. At least make your opponent think, you know? Oops, sorry, buddy. My bad. Shit. Rough. Rough, 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 rough. You want a noobs? Yeah, hell yeah, bro. We conditioned them, chat. We conditioned them. Yeah, I gotta learn to duck low, or block low in the middle of that combo. Here we go. Ooh, shit, you mixed that up. All right. Frampus, technically I lost the bet a long time ago. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had a trailer showing off a mini game in the Golden Saucer that had an FF7 PS1 style character in it. Long time ago, months ago. Not a new thing, nothing that's been revealed recently. Do I have an anti-air combo practice? Neurosis. It's Riptor's big weakness is lack of anti-airs. We don't have good shit. We simply don't have a good anti-air. I'll show you my anti-air. That's it right there. Got me again with that shit. Same shit. That's what's fun about this. That's what's fun about this is I really like, I mean, I'm learning shit, you know? Shit. He did the wake up Shoryuken there. Nice block. No way that hits. Come on now. Shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, fun shit. Fun shit, fun shit. Does Kyle jump in too much as an opener? I would say yes. We finally got some Talon Rakes in there, and that was working great as an opener. Watch this shit. Hold on, watch this shit. There it is. Combos are predictable, bro. That, dude. I get a combo breaker, he's in there in a fucking second. That's so crazy. Can't even react. He's good at that shit. Oh, it closes distance so fast. Just a bonk on the nose. Excuse me. Shit. Oh man, I thought I had that. shit, he did lights that time, actually. The lights again. Good shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Awesome victory.
Senua reminds me of Rambo. Shabello, this might be fair. We'll see how this second game turns out. The first movie is about an ex-soldier dealing with adjusting back to going into life through PTSD. Then he just became an action hero. God damn it, god damn it. Learn to block low. Those fucking wake ups. That's why I haven't done flame floor in a while, dude. Damn. Not a finisher. Okay. Whew. No flame floor. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. And then flamethrower. There we go. Let him hear it, chat. Let him hear it. No mercy.
This is how we do it.
All right. Now you can't, unfortunately, you can't leave after that. Unfortunately, you got it. Now he gets to fucking wreck us after that. I was rude. Yeah, he's gonna be blocking a lot more now. That's funny. Unless we really got in this guy's head. Hey, we blocked it, dude. Hell yeah.
This is how we do it.
Hell yeah. You gotta end so he isn't late for the Xbox Direct too. Okay, alright, alright. Now we go. Now we tell this person, I'm so sorry. I'm not learning anything from you anymore. This week's mission is complete. I do. Chad, Slicey, thanks for those bits. I think the second match was absolutely on tilt. I think that guy who's used to winning and used to a character playing a certain way was super frustrated with us at that point. Bro, I've outgrown you. I've outgrown you, brother. I mean, that's chat. That's what I truly like about fighting games when you watch it professionally, is knowing when one player's just like lost momentum and has been shattered mentally. It was really fun to do that to a person. All right, so let's check in on our goals. I don't want to play with you anymore. And here's the thing. That person was actually so nice to us. That person was so nice to keep playing with us, actually. You know what I mean? Like, I legitimately learned more playing that shit. We learned that when you're playing... Hey, what'd I learn? When playing Fulgor, duck block on third hit. You know what I mean? This is the specific like matchup shit that you got to look out for. Like that was valuable, right? You don't learn that unless you go against somebody for 10 matches. Nervous Nick. That's what I'm here to learn, actually. Nervous Nick. That's the whole. That's the whole Killer Instinct week, is me learning. I'm in. What direct is happening? Xbox Developer Direct happening in 14 minutes, chat. In general, you should be blocking low, though. Oh, you just mean like once the first hit of the combo comes, start blocking low? Tell me how many characters have overheads in the middle of their combos. Is it low risk, really? Because, yeah, my character does not have mid-combo overheads. We got to practice. That's one thing I would like to do for day 4. Sorry, day 5. Practice overheads. Practice anti-airs. What's crazy is my most effective anti-air was just Talon raking out of the way. We know this guy's gonna do a wake up Shoryuken, and most of the time I just dodged it by doing a Talon rake under it. That was working for us. This is a game where you want to block low by default and react to overheads. Copy that. Copy that. Most characters have overheads, but they're slow enough that you can switch to stand block on reaction. I mean, you know my reactions are not good, but I'll trust you on that, chat. Vast majority of overheads had to be done raw. Copy that. Cool. Stuff like Riptor's tail flip that you can cancel into mid-string is pretty rare. Cool. And Alan Wake Up. Yeah. Talon raking on Alan Wake Up. All right, so let's not do what I learned yet. Let's still talk about my goal. Goal accomplished. Not yet. Let's do more of what we learned today. Oh my god. I mean, we learned that Shadow Lords is weird, I guess, early 2010s proto game as a service shit. Find a better word than shit, you know what I mean? Okay, all right. Slop. I do not like Shadow Lords at all. It's slop. It's slop. It's weird. It's weird because I was into the story stuff, right? Like, I actually like the idea of, like, okay, so seasons 1 and 2, we have this rising conflict. We have these bad guys and good guys, but for season 3, they all need to work together to stop this ultimate bad guy. Great. Yeah, it feels like we've got momentum coming in here. Like, I was actually into the story stuff, but so crazy where it's like you gotta like heal your teammates in between matches and stuff. No way could I ever. Riptor's heavy headbutt move has armor. If you time it right, you can armor through their wake up moves. Worst thing that can happen is they block it and get a high-low mix-up. You're talking about shoulder charge, back forward punch. Yeah, now that one I don't use, and I rarely was using Talon Rake. The back forward attacks are tough for me. So when it comes to like do more Talon Rakes is one of my goals. So we can give ourselves a check for that. Make Flame Carpet automatic. No check. We need to keep that goal for tomorrow too. We got some in there, and you saw almost every time we did Flame Carpet, I would say 3 out of 4 times actually, we'd get a combo off of it because that guy was so spammy. That guy was not willing to wake up blocking. It did work. It worked so well. And then also it helped a lot just with pressure, right? It sucks to have to wake up blocking every single time. It makes your character so annoying. So yeah, let's keep working on that for sure. I would say check, but we need to work on Talon Rake still. This was actually, and it was actually very effective. We got in with Talon Rake a bunch of times. Maybe this is armor too. I don't know why, but like he would be punching and we would like Talon Rake in and like just open up a combo. Hogwash. All right, I like Hogwash. What else did we learn today? The moves chat says are good. Are good. You were right all along, chat. Yeah, I would like practice running. I think running was really effective. You actually also saw the running flame attack is your strongest opener, and it worked a bunch of times. We're actually like, I don't know why, the person saw us running, he would stop blocking, he would like initiate a move or something like that, and maybe we just closed the distance faster than he thought. We'd start with our little flame breath run and get crazy combos off of that too. Counter hit the Fulgore a lot. Yeah, that was nice. Mo D, thanks for being a 24-monther. Congrats on the 2 years. Just finished watching the Fantasy Critics special. Good luck on the season. I really like the Plucky Squire pick. Thanks. Yeah, I feel like that game is nearly done. That game's got to be coming soon, right? All right, so let's say goal accomplished. Yes. We'll say 2 out of 3. No more Shadow Lords. No more of that. That's not going to be something we grind for the rest of Killer Instinct week. It's not happening. Did we learn anything else today? I mean, it was a pretty short session, dude. Yeah. It was. I'm really glad we got to get our ultimate in there. That was just super rude. If you like tick throws, you can cancel Riptor's normals into Predator stance, cancel back out of it, and grab. Now that's just crazy. Chat taught me tick throws. So just to be clear to everybody, Nervous Nick and everybody in chat, I don't know fighting games. This is like the first fighting game like I've really like, well, no, I tried. I've tried many times, but like, you know, this is a real true attempt to like get it. It's the first time I ever pulled off a tick throw was yesterday. I do think, you know what? I think we did some slight conditioning though today. Wouldn't you say, chat? Like I feel like there were moments where we were actually getting our opponent to expect shit and then we did something that they didn't expect us to do. You got some proper mix in. Yeah. Beginning to understand. And is that what you would call it, is mixing? That would be like the fighting game term is mixing? Mix-ups. Beginning to understand mix-ups. Sorry, I went in full screen by accident there. You rattled him when he got locked out on the light attack. Yeah, when we finally blocked low. When we finally, that's what it's called. It's not called duck block, it's called low block. When we finally blocked low on that combo he hit every time. That did feel good, chat. That felt really, really good. He was like, oh shit, he blocked my floor laser. Yeah. So shit, the event does start in 5 minutes. I think I'll take a quick break, chat. Let's boot it up. Let's get Xbox's Twitch channel up, and we'll get going. I'll go refresh my tea. But, highly recommend Fighting Game Glossary by Infill if you need to check what a term might mean. So what's crazy is we've actually been using Infill's guide for Riptor. And it's excellent. It's so good. It's helped me so much. We've actually been using that. And then the chat says, yeah, it's the same person who made that guide. Really, really good stuff. Xbox Developer Direct. There it is. Okay. Let me set this up, Chatteroony. Not 360p, please. Let's do 1060. All right. I'm going to step out for a second. This is good to go. All right. See you soon on the other side, chat. What we got? It's only 4 minutes. Here, look. I mean, look at this shit. It's only 4:39. So I'll try to be fast. All right. See y'all soon. I'm back, baby. I just got a text from my apartment saying they're going to come by to do my fire inspection check soon. So there could be some point during this event where I have to go offline to just allow some people to come into my apartment and check my fire alarms. Apologies about that, chat. I do like these little factoids. Oh, let me change the Twitch channel. Sorry, not the channel itself. Title. I'm going with just chatting. I think you're supposed to do special events, but I'm going with just chatting. We're just here to chat. Is KI still running in the back? Fuck, I think it is. Stand by. I hear it too. Oh my gosh, it is. Holy fuck. Okay. All right. We're good. Great chat. Great catch. Great catch. Aren't they required to give 24-hour notice? It actually sucked. Over the weekend, they're like, hey, we could stop by Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday at any point in the day. Please be ready. Have your pets secured. Spicane, thanks for being a 38-monther. You love the Xbox? Hell yeah. But the text I just got said, okay, we're on our way. Secure your cat. Same fucking music from last year. Exact same shit. Different people, same shots. This exact same music from last year. I'm not joking. Is this a rerun? Yeah, I know, man. This is crazy. No, absolutely different shots though. It is different people in the shots. Todd said, wow. So we still have to hear the squeaks of the dry erase markers, unfortunately. It's too loud? Copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with
Feels
you
like a
our
work
upcoming
meeting. Come
fantasy
on.
action RPG, Avowed. Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the Living Lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the Living Lands. At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay,
I watched a
and
video
thoughtful
recently
reactivity.
about vocal fry.
And Avowed is no different.
You know when she's going to end the
We
sentence
set out
because
to
she
blend
puts her
the
fry on
believable
it.
and fantastical to give players
Cool.
a world and experience like no other. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a
Aora.
lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world.
Isn't that strange?
And when it comes to
so
encounters,
it's like
our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes
This
with
is actually the most they've showed of
action-oriented
Avowed. This
gameplay
is it,
and
dude.
the
This
depth
is the
and
game.
breadth of choice that you get with an RPG. Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
just a
Here at
natural way to
Obsidian,
conclude your sentence
Our team's
vocally.
overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We
Yeah,
wanna
sorry,
give
chat.
you
They're showing
the freedom
brand
to
new
mix and match your
gameplay. I'm
loadout
talking
to
about
fit the
vocal
way
fry.
you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks.
No, what I think is wild here is they're just
If you
going
choose to
into
approach
it. There was
combat
no
with a
trailer to
one-handed
set
wand,
this up.
It feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies
so
in their
far,
tracks, giving
it's
you the
just been
opportunity to
lizards
focus
half
on
your
weaker
height.
or tougher
It's the only
combatants
thing
in
we've
an
attacked
intentional
so
and
far.
controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield, and
Stop
charge in
killing the
battle.
lizards, please.
Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range.
Oh, I like dual wielding
Or even
pistols. That's
dual-wield
nice in a
wand
fantasy
to
game.
feel
Hell
like
yeah.
a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them.
All right, the dual wielding is cool.
We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles
That's a
unfold
mechanic.
by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the Living Lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the Living Lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the 4 of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems.
Okay.
We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
What do you mean by that?
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out.
Did we skip our dialogue option there? What happened?
That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and
That's
loud.
a dumb baby.
Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
What is the tone
At
of
the
this
end the quest,
dialogue?
you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world.
So crazy they showed
Art
the
director
easiest
Matt Hansen
possible
and the
nice
team
solution,
have worked
right?
to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew
Show
that
the
we wanted
consequences.
Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We found inspiration
I like
in a
weird.
wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp,
More
you might
Shatterscarp?
notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share
Oh,
more
you're not
about the
done
game
yet.
in
No,
the
no, no,
coming
no, no,
months,
no.
and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
You're not done yet. You're not done yet. Oh, shit. I already took my notes. I already know what I'm gonna go in hard on that presentation. I actually really liked that key art. I think that was cool. The skeleton thing was cool. Fall 2024. Not a good showing. Like, poorly... Like, I honestly think you could do a good demonstration of Avowed. I really liked that main character they showed. We don't know shit about her. That's tough, dude. Ninja House. Little Lizard genocide propaganda, and they only showed
Hi,
fighting
I'm Don
lizards.
Matthews,
That's so crazy.
studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation
don't think this is Rambo
with a
2.
shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
They're marketing it like it's an action game, but like here we like they're gonna let the. Look at this
Senua
shit.
is back with
This
a new
is Senua.
quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover.
Droiger.
Senua will make new enemies and also new
Some of
allies
them will be short
who
lizards.
will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover, along with us, how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
That was cool.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level.
So far, the game looks like a
With a new
terror to
motion
play,
capture
bro.
space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time
So far,
planning
it's
the
like we
motion
want to make you
capture
miserable.
shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have
Yeah, I mean,
all
the
new
first one
combat
was
for the
sad,
sequel.
dude. The first one's a sad game, no doubt.
One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces.
I really like this shit.
And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio
This stuff's
is
like part of the
unified
benefit
in
of this being a
achieving deep
developer
level of
direct, you
immersion
know?
to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story. We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you
see
see
that
a
thing
small
floating?
section of the game and you're like,
You all see that?
yeah, that works. That's amazing.
There's a little Death Stranding thing floating in the sky. I feel crazy.
Senua experiences reality differently, and
This is why I always need to pause. I hate watching a live thing we can't pause.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
These voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through a spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
What will they do to her? What will we do to us?
Music is a strange language.
They're actually
in the
not
sense
showing a
that
lot
it
of
speaks
new
to our
stuff.
emotions fast and
I think that character they showed
it's
was
not
new.
only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade,
the village?
you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them.
Keely
We
plug.
feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very
Oh
own
shit, this will
Furies.
probably get me,
They sing so
DMCA.
beautiful, and
Alright, they
we add
stopped.
that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive
All right,
and a
Taco,
very
I'm going to want to
special
see
and
that
unique
clip after the end
experience.
of the show. Of the floating thing.
Our mission
Thank you for
here at
clipping
Ninja
that.
Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only
Life-changing art
see
with
where
game-changing
Senua goes
tech, he
next,
said.
to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that
Alright.
they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Release
Our
date
hope is to
coming.
not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an
This fall.
experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving,
Also, they need to
everything
put a
is
trailer at the
crafted
end
in
of this.
service of Senua's journey, a journey that you can embark on May 21st.
Ooh, that's so soon, actually. May 21st. Damn. All right, here's my problem. All right, I mean, like, a little sneak peek at delayed input. Here's my problem with that game and its marketing. They could show the coolest thing first. The giant fight. Oh, here's our surprise. The 5th game. From Square Enix? Visions of Mana snuck in here for no damn reason? You gotta be shitting me. This is
Xbox players.
a relationship move. This is a corporate relationship move, bro. Okay.
聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。
I feel like this is contrary to the spirit of what makes these fun.
1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、 これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。
Looks like an office you'd love to work in, right?
フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。
You know, like 2 a.m. I'll be playing this game for a month. Boot it up.
今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Gretz. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series.
I hate the
to
flying
Xbox
character
players.
from Mana. The thing with the blonde
初期の
hair.
頃からシリー
The
ズ
big
作
white
品に
creature
登場
with
し
the
ているモ
little
ンス
the
ター
blonde
たち
hair.
は
I hate that
私が
thing.
考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作では初めはドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。
They're not icons, brother.
聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。
No, we heard kawaii.
その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目やアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなどゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。
I feel like the reason this is part of this show is Xbox is trying to prove they have a relationship
過去シリ
with
ーズの
Square
楽曲を
Enix.
手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュー
You
ムの
know,
制作に
1 month
挑んで
away
くれま
from
し
the
た。
release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, they're being
新
like,
たな試みとして
we're
フィー
friends
ルド
with
の
Square
探
Enix
索から
too.
バトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、
Sure is, but it's a cool segment. That's the thing. Is like this is the game I'm
探
most
索中の
interested
BGM
in.
がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を
This is the
実際
game
に
I
聞いて
will
みま
like
しょ
the
う。
most out of this whole presentation. But I feel like it's here for the wrong reasons. Maybe I'm being too cynical about it.
今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。そして
God, it's
本
getting
作
a
ならでは
long
の
time in
特
this
徴として
presentation too.
聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、
And to me it looks
その効
simple
果ととも
too.
に
Compare
聖
it
剣伝説の
directly
世界らしい
to
不思議な力で
Grand Blue
爽
Fantasy
快なバトルを楽しん
Rising.
でいただけます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックルにも注目してほしいのですが、
Relink, excuse
聖
me. Yeah,
剣伝
Rising's
説
a fighting
ビジョ
game.
ンズ・オブ・マナは
Like Relink is a lot flashier, right? It looks like slower, it looks more deliberate,
チ
you
ームの
know?
みんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作「聖剣伝説 Visions of Mana」は今後もさまざまな情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
That's my clip, bro. That's my clip. No Game Pass, you're right. And they only mentioned the Xbox platforms. That's like an implied exclusive, but it isn't, right? That was wild. It said available on Xbox and PC.
Hello.
They aren't going to say
Welcome to
PS5.
Oxide Games.
Yeah.
We founded the
Crazy
studio in
omission.
2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love.
See, this guy's all Fry.
Our History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage
That man was
to
all
historical
Fry, dude.
gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage
did
with
the
your
same thing
rivals
with
on the
Persona 3.
international stage. But it isn't just
Just
more
at
of
the
the
end,
same.
right? You get this slate
With Ara,
where
we wanted to
it's
challenge
like
some of the
here's your
preconceived notions
info.
about the genre,
Release
push
date,
it forward in a modern,
developer,
empowering, and truly
platforms.
compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement.
Cute.
It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion.
This is a Fry
We
guy.
started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result
We started
is
in
Ara,
Dan's
the
basement. I
historical
actually
grand
think that was
strategy
sweet.
game that presents a living world.
Let's talk to
where
Dan
you
for a
can rule
second.
How you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation
Hold on,
on the
let's go
planet.
talk to Dan.
For Ara, we knew
Holy
we needed
shit.
deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world
This
isn't
is so
just a
fun.
map.
So this
It
is like,
reflects
sorry
the
babe, not
choices
my
players
type,
make
right?
over the course of the game. They
But
can
I
see
think this looks
everything
cool.
from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture
If you like
over
this shit,
time, to the
this looks
thousands
like
of
a
citizens
really good
living
version
their
of this
lives
shit.
and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule
And
how you
honestly,
want to
talking
rule.
presentationally,
And no
I think
feature
they're really
better
doing a really
exemplifies
good
this
job
than the Prestige
showing this
system.
game.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The Prestige system
I mean, this game
gives
is
players
Civilization,
the chance
right?
to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might?
Just seeing the character like stand there with their like
Scientific
fingers crossed,
advancement?
like, oh,
The choice is theirs.
well, here you go.
In Ara, there are no set
That was
victory
cool.
conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Ara, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza.
And a
They're
nuclear
hard to
power
build,
plant?
but worth it. giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in
So now we're getting into like how is this different from
games.
Civilization even?
Crafting plays out in Ara at a national scale,
Crafting.
with players honing and combining the natural
Everybody
resources
gets
they
work boots.
harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for
components.
everything, from international trade to
This is
improving
a
their
nice
cities
Midwest
and citizens'
accent.
lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system. Many strategy games
That's
have
not
players
Midwest?
alternate
What would you
taking
say goods
turns
and
reacting
components
to their opponent's moves. In Ara, all players' actions are
Canadian?
resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the
See
moment.
those harvest
This
options?
system makes Ara just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time.
Look at
With
this
simultaneous
UI, dude.
turns,
This is
generally
crazy.
speaking, those
Ooh.
times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy
Minnesota
sifting
accent's
through
Midwest
all of
accent,
history
chat.
and picking what to include. For Ara, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent
You
government
throwing a bid on
figures,
this?
But leaders come in so many
Yeah,
different forms.
this looks like
They're
a
thought leaders,
easy 90,
scientific
but I
and
think
cultural
Gabby took this.
prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Ara has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
Oh!
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective
Great
from the
shot.
people we're making art for. You.
Little beneath the
Building
desk
the game
hammock.
alongside real players has given us that
We all
critical
want one of those.
player
That was
feedback.
awesome.
In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive.
Oh my god.
We knew we should probably
I love
make a
when they
change
show
when
behind
one of
the
our
scenes shit
insiders
like
made
that
a forum
too.
post that was just,
Cougars, cougars.
Cougars, I hate cougars!
someone get these feline demons away from me. I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
Little forced.
It's been years of
The
hard
producer
work to bring
told
you a
them to
strategy
scream about
experience
cougars, you know
like
what I
no
mean?
other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of Ara is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
They said we need our
On
sandwich
behalf of
moment.
everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Ara and to create your own history.
All right, fall 2024. I think that was a really good presentation. They're like, what is our stack of sandwiches? I don't know. Let's do something with the cougars. All right, here we go. This is really why everybody's watching. This is the tent pole. What is this game gonna look like? What does Indiana Jones look like? What does the skill tree look like?
Välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't
Oh,
just
see, they stopped at
playing
Last
as in
Crusade.
You are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When
they stopped.
Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
Wait, Todd
I've wanted
Howard?
to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be
This
like.
must have been
and the
previously
story,
announced and I missed
what
it.
Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Todd finishes his sentences with Fry, too.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Oh, Nazis confirmed.
While you were playing your pointless game,
That looks like Harrison, bro.
You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning. Instead
Look at that
of
brow.
ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Everyone's like, ah!
Myths.
It's Harrison. It's him. It looked perfect. You gotta be
Just
shitting me.
different ways to interpret
Perfect.
the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried.
I wonder if this is Locasio.
Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
I don't think it's first person.
Watch me.
Oh, definitely is.
Throughout history,
Are you all clapping and laughing?
mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance.
Way too early to do your Wilhelm.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Oh my god, these cuts too. DMCA, mute me. Mute me, bro.
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani. The Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone
that
here
long
at the studio
pause
has their
afterward.
own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the characters for
I think
years.
the plane shit was cool.
He's a brilliant
Talking
archaeologist.
about what we
He's a
saw in that whole
charismatic
scene.
everyman. He's passionate and determined.
What'd you
And for
see in that
us,
trailer
he's
that you've never seen in
synonymous
an
with
Indiana
adventure.
Jones movie before?
Now
I think
we
the
have
plane
the
scene was cool.
opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes,
This shit I
letting you
love.
see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine
Keep
Games,
pointing
we
at
do
it.
that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting,
combat was
interactive
rough.
world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key.
Yeah,
making
there you go.
each
That's
action
nice.
Feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight. All of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
We're not surprised.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making.
Clever.
It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always
want
to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing
that
global
shit was
adventure with action propelling you through
Chrono 6
your
me in
journey.
37-monther.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
Yeah, that's a nice set piece.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music.
Blimp sequence, I like that.
John Williams is the original composer for the Indy films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure.
Show her in
She's
the
been
game.
tracking a lead
Stop
for
showing
some
that.
time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I think it's a little corny that, like, oh, the movies always have a love interest. Our game needs a love interest.
What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intense.
And they, like, introduce her that way, but it's
He's
like, hey, man,
obsessed
you're a
with the
scriptwriter and you
human
wanted to
mind
create a
and
love interest.
manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
I think
One
that
of our
facial
models
capture
for
is
Indiana
nice,
Jones
dude.
and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak
shit
around
doesn't
an
look
enemy
fun,
patrol,
bro.
or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits, you got Indie's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat.
What a strange little psycho he is.
Everything you'd expect from Indie's whip. And hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Yeah, that stuff you have to demonstrate. We have no idea what you mean by that.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
Later this year, bro. Yes, I saw Todd. I didn't laugh at him, but yeah, that's cute. It's gonna slip. It's not gonna slip. It's not gonna slip. He can't help himself. No, I'm sure they told him to do that. They're like, Todd, it would be really funny if you do this. Think of the reactions. Well, Todd, we'll create a montage of all the live reactions. Outro sizzle. I cannot believe they threw Visions of Mana in here, bro.
Should take one?
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Because in showbiz, you never want to work with animals and children.
Rule
Is
how
the
you
joke
want to rule. Stay happy.
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Alright, so I mean, like, it couldn't have been as strong as last year. You can't do a shadow drop every year. You can't have something like Hi-Fi Rush just waiting in their wings every year. Is Jones pleased? Yeah, I feel like that game is, like, created for absolute Indiana Jones dorks. You know what I mean? I feel like the people who loved that shit already love Indiana Jones. Next up. Didn't make it into the show this year. Like, the people in chat are saying, like, ooh, I'm digging this. I presume like you've already watched every single Indiana Jones movie. Because, like, for somebody who's not into Indiana Jones, who thinks that shit's kind of tired, they didn't show a lot of what makes that an interesting video game. The thing is, they talked about it. They talked about what makes it an interesting video game, but I don't believe it was demonstrated, you know? It is crazy how much concept art they showed of the game that is coming out later this year. They're like, here's Indy's love interest. Watch this shot of concept art for 30 seconds. That was wild. I like the talk of optional puzzles. Me too. You know, I love stuff like that. I love the idea, at least conceptually, that, all right, you know, like Indy takes that thing and puts it in like a little sandbag, right? I like the idea of like, here's the puzzle setup, but the actual way to solve this puzzle is to break it. You know what I mean? Do something that Indiana Jones would do to break this puzzle that was created 1,000 years ago. That's kind of cool. And that was never demonstrated. Maybe with the wine, you saw him put some wine in a bowl. Maybe that was something where it's like, this should be blood. And he's like, well, let me try wine. Maybe that was something. But like, yeah, again, like, I did like how they talked about the game, but I didn't love what they showed about that game. And I really thought that was going to be a third-person game. Watching every Indiana Jones movie is weird. At this point, unfortunately, yes. If you've watched all 5 Indiana Jones movies, bad news, you're weird. I got bad news. I got bad news. Just the first 3, I think, makes you like a normal millennial. If you watch the first 3, you're a normal millennial. Slash boomer, bro. Indiana Jones, it's crazy. Indiana Jones is appealing to, I think, a large market. Oh, yeah, I want to see that shit. I want to see that shit. But I don't think he's like appealing to a young market. I don't know if anyone younger than 28 likes Indiana Jones. To me, he seems like such an old icon.
We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit.
The sense of scale, everything is...
Death Stranding. You see that shit? You all thought I was crazy. Death Stranding. Death Stranding. Do you see it?
Incredible.
You thought I was crazy. You thought I was crazy. Death Stranding. Is it a bird? Look at it. It's huge. Death Stranding.
And you see...
They thought we would. They thought we wouldn't notice. They thought we wouldn't notice. They thought they could slip this right by us. We see it, bro. We see it. There's something floating in the sky. We see it. Look at me. Look at me. I'm looking at it. I gotta see my fucking reaction to that shit.
Thing is incredible. And you see
He just accepts it.
scene, or you see a small section of the game.
Oh, I'm covering me. All right, hold on. You're right. So I take a sip, right? And then I turn to chat. I'm like, I can't be the only one who saw this. Taking the sip.
And you see
Turns to chat.
Small solution of the game.
Oh my god. And I think at the time nobody said, yes, Kyle, I saw it. That was really frustrating. Just got here, what's happening? There's a floating thing. There's a floating thing. And I turned to my chat and I was like, do you see the big floating thing? And nobody's like, no, dude, no, move on. Move on. Take this seriously. No, move on. And it's like, it was there. Taco, thank you for making this clip. You confirmed it. Yeah, the delayed input's gonna be at least 8 minutes about that thing. Isn't this real reference footage? It is! It's Iceland reference footage. There's a floating monster in real life Iceland. It's real. That's no cloud. This is a cloud. This is a cloud. What are you talking about? That's a cloud. That's a floating monster. Birds? It doesn't move. It doesn't move. That's no bird. That's no bird. I think it's hard to be appealing to a young audience when your movies are full of misogynistic and racist tropes. Oh my gosh. Almir, you're saying shit that I'm not ready. I can't say that on camera, but you might be right. You're saying what I can't. Yeah, I get you. Indiana Jones is old. It's allowed to be out of date. You're making a new game, though. You're making a brand new game. How do you make it appealing to a new audience? Hellblade 2 confirmed, digital only for $50. Okay. All right. Here's what's encouraging about that, chat. That's interesting. Oh no. You've got to be shitting me. Bigger news just dropped. Last of Us star Troy Baker channels Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones in new game. That's a scoop or Rooney, chat. Why was it like, I feel like they were like, they fucking buried him. You got Troy Baker and he was like, Troy would have loved to be in this thing. You didn't hear Troy immediately? No, honestly, I think it's a pretty good take. I won't even call it an impression. I'll call it a take. I think honestly, it was a pretty good performance. I did not hear Troy immediately, no. And yeah, honestly, I think Troy Baker is a really good voice actor. Honestly, I think he's like great. But it's not an inspired choice, we would say. You know what I mean? Will Short Round be in the game? No, I already bet that no returning characters will be there. It would fuck up their timeline too much. The precious Indiana Jones timeline. There will be no returning characters other than Indiana Jones. Sorry. One thing chat also told me is that Hellblade 2 is going to be $50. Bring back Mutt. Mutt's a baby. Mutt's not even a zygote in this part of the timeline. Okay, so what's encouraging about that is that one, it's not going to be that like huge expectation of it having to be God of War Ragnarok, right? And then two, I feel like it costs that much because of the game's length. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Charlie. Like, I feel like a $50 game is like, maybe it will be relatively short like Hellblade 1. And I actually think that works best for that game. Because, like, you don't want to see this woman screaming and crying and, like, throwing people off her back for 22 hours. VGC is saying 8 hours. I think that's great. Marios Gavrilis, who voiced Bruce Wayne in the German cast recording of Gotham Knights, portrays the game's main villain, excuse me. I really liked that guy. I think he was great. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I mean, I'm going to go offline. I'm going to go right delayed input. A lot of what they showed for Indiana Jones, I feel like, this is the same from the movies. And not a lot of this is what's different from the movies. And I think they're scared to show what's different from the movies. That villain looked like a movie who could have been in Young Indiana Jones. He could have been in like any of the movies. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a unique take. It's like this is very much in line with what you have seen already. People saw the movies aren't alive anymore? Yeah, they are. What are you talking about? Sorry, I thought you were talking about the actors at first. So like, yeah, I think they could have done more to be like, why should it be so exciting? Like, that's the thing, right? It's like, you're gonna be Indiana Jones. Excuse me. I gotta get my voice together before delayed input too. You're gonna be Indiana Jones, doing the same exact shit you've always seen him do. And I don't think that's that appealing, especially to somebody who doesn't really like those movies that much. It was 40 years ago, dude. The franchise is cooked. No. You can absolutely say that, and I kind of agree with you. However, the facts are that was the grand reveal of this show. The fact was that was like Indiana Jones got people. The promise of Indiana Jones being part of this direct put butts in seats. You know what I mean? Like, I agree. The franchise is overrated, but people still show up for it. The recent movie did bomb. It is true. Yeah. The franchise doesn't look as strong as other franchises, no doubt. But I think that but it is underwhelming for a gamer. I gotta agree with that. Yeah, I don't think it won over anybody. They said, like, we want it to be for fans and non-fans. I don't think it won over anybody who is a non-fan. Will Disney Plus see a spike in viewership of Indiana Jones movies tonight from people who are like, ooh, I gotta get into this. Ooh, I gotta check this out. You know? Why is there an anxious tag? It's always I never take off the anxious tag. Always anxious. Honestly, yes, tiny spike. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's the question, right? Like, that's why I phrase it as a question. It could be. Hold on. I'm literally watching a non-fan stream who is slightly interested in the game. And they constantly talk shit on devs. Who do you watch who constantly talks shit on devs? You know who fucking sucks is game developers. They're all pieces of shit. Anyway, let's play some games. Can I get an Ouya for Justice releasing new music this year? Holy shit. I share in this Ouya. I can't wait for that shit. Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Made this for you. Okay, let's look at this. Thanks. There's something in there. There's something up there. God, that's funny. Holy shit. That looks like a signpost to you? I don't see a post. I see no post. That'd have to be a thin post, my friend, for it to disappear into the sky. Is there a 4K stream when we can zoom in? Yeah, we're gonna need the YouTube upload. All right, chat. I gotta go offline. Generally, sneak peek at delayed input. I think it is smart they reused a lot of the framework. It is insane they used the exact same musical intro. I think Avowed had a critically poor showing. I think Avowed, people will be wondering how good that game is because of how bad that presentation was. And that's so unnecessary, right? I feel like the presentation really let that game down. Hellblade 2, I don't think was a strong showing either. I like the behind the scenes stuff, but I don't think they showed anything new, really, or exciting about that game. The coolest thing they showed from Hellblade 2 so far was the giant fight, and then everything after that has been less interesting and less cool. Visions of Mana, hey, I love I love that game. It's nice that they invited Square Enix, but it seems more like a maneuver to like prove that they have this relationship than an actual interest in that particular game on part of the producers of this show. Ara, best presentation. The 4X strategy game, I think that was an excellent presentation. Here's what our game looks like. Here's our mechanics. Here's how we're different from what you might expect us to be. And they showed everything they were talking about. Every time they were like, here's what this is, they showed what that is. And then on top of that, one thing I really like is they show early game beta footage where something wasn't working out. They did the same thing with that Minecraft game last year. And I think those are cool to see. If your format is developer direct, that's the kind of shit that they should put in there. And then lastly, I think I have to rewatch the indie stuff with my hater glasses off. I was honestly just hating that shit. And so I think I need to like actually look at what they showed, like look at the screenshots, look at the gameplay. What is the player actually doing? But it looks like a less fun Uncharted. My immediate first reaction is this looks like an inferior Uncharted. You went to make an Uncharted game and you did something less than that. So I need to see really what they're doing with that, because I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Cool. All right. So tomorrow we'll be going live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Killer Instinct Week continues. Honestly, I was thinking that like maybe there would be like a little shadow drop during this thing. And it'd be like, oh, okay, we'll check out some of that shadow drop game tomorrow, and then we'll go back to Killer Instinct. It looks like tomorrow's a full-on Killer Instinct day, baby. And then Saturday, also regular hours, but we're going to do a Toxic Fantasy Draft at the beginning of the stream. Sunday, a little 4-hour stream as the conclusion of Killer Instinct Week. And then Monday, we're finally back to my regular streaming schedule. Yeah, maybe we try a Windows Store version tomorrow. That'd be fun. Whew. No Pal World. Pal World is not on the menu. Too much other good shit. Don't go back to the old schedule. We got to. I haven't decided Monday stream yet, though. Monday could be fun. Monday is the day before my birthday, so it's technically like a birthday stream. We could go wild on Monday to celebrate the end of Killer Instinct Week. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Oh, we should set up the raid. We should go back to Games Done Quick. Obviously. Let's give it up. Thanks for everybody who showed up today to help me out with Killer Instinct. Thanks for everybody who wanted to come hang out and watch that Xbox Developer Direct. Actually, despite all my criticisms, I think it was really good. I think it's really cool that they do this. This is a cool initiative. It's worth the money and production they put into it. So I don't want to be hypercritical, overly cynical. I think that was a pretty cool thing they just put on. All right, cool. Thank you, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Until then, thank you so much for hanging out.
It's a robot party. It's a robot party. It's a robot party. It's a robot party. Tie your shoes. It's a robot party.